Yo, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Now, this is a news that transpired for a couple days now, and I haven't really had a chance to look at it. There's actually a lot of videos I'm actually working on right now, including my monitor, which has arrived. So hopefully on the weekend, I can get that sorted and out with my review, hoping we can get a good showing for that video because it's going to be, it's important to me to have a good response to my sponsors. So hopefully we can all band together, and maybe I'll do a premiere as well. Let me know if you want to have a premiere so we can, have a live chat as the video is going on. Anyway, so IGN released something that was pretty stupid, but it clearly showed what they, it clearly outlined how they feel. And, those PlayStation fanboys immediately rushed out to try and defend IGN because it's their badge of honor right now, right? IGN pretty much bootlicks everything that is Sony. And no matter what anyone tells me, that is pretty much the case. They don't bootlick Nintendo, they don't bootlick Xbox, but when it comes to Sony, they get on their hands and knees and they shine that shoe like there's no tomorrow. Pretty much, Apple polishers, they get the Apple, polish it, and then give it to the Sony execs so they can have their lunch or have their fruits. But, of course, finally, Xbox finally hit out. And it was nice to see Xbox actually respond in some way, because up until now IGN has had a free reign. We also know the weird ones like PC Gamer, which are just complete losers, and Metro, but they're small fry when it comes to news publications. When you think of the giants like Eurogamer, which are being shut down, and of course IGN, they're the main ones, right? So to have them come out and consistently just bash Xbox for no reason, most of the time. There are some times, but for the majority of the time, they go above and beyond the duty of care to make sure that they will bash it. And in the recent video or clip that we've seen circulating with Destin, where they were talking about how Destin joked how the Starfield numbers have gone down, and then the guy was like, yeah, but it has. And Destin's like, yeah, it's a single player game. What did you expect? And the guy's like, but it's gone down, right? Like, Xbox has no games, right? This is coming from IGN, an impartial website. Clearly, there is no impartiality. Destin already knows this. He's seen it firsthand. He can't speak out about it, but at least now he's not going to come out and tell any Xbox fan out there that IGN are not a biased pile of shit, because that is exactly what they are, right? They are. And it was nice to actually, see Xbox respond. Here's how to cancel your Xbox Game Pass subscription. And then, Xbox's response was, what the hell? Like, why? What are you doing? And it's nice. They got completely and utterly ratioed. And, it was a nice way to see that Xbox is now finally looking at IGN as the big bad wolf, and hopefully actually starts to take action against them as well. Just restrict them from stuff, make them pay for it, make them waste their own money so they can actually learn that this isn't the way. Or better yet, make them have their reviews come out later. Obviously, that's going to build up salt like we saw with Starfield, but you know what? At that point, I don't care. But this was exactly the type of response we wanted. Now, people have come out and said, well, they've been doing this for a while. They've done it for Apple, they've done it for Amazon, but they haven't done it for PlayStation. At least until today. But they didn't do it for PlayStation. They didn't do it for Nintendo, but they did do it for Xbox. And people are saying, oh, well, just because they did it for Xbox first. That's exactly the point. Because if they did it on PlayStation, the engagement would have went out the window. And people are saying, well, here it is in a footnote inside another article. That's not how this works. They released a full-blown article on Xbox, for Xbox, on how to cancel your Game Pass subscription. And that is wrong, right? That's wrong. They're basically turning around and not doing it for Sony, not doing it for Nintendo, but just for Microsoft. And, had they have picked PlayStation first or picked Nintendo first, this wouldn't have been a problem. But considering the whole talk about Xbox tax, the whole, you know, reaction by the community. They fully well knew that by doing this, they would be engagement farming. And I think that's where this has come to now. They are farming that engagement because they know that if they talk bad about Xbox, the Xbox community will react. So what the Xbox community needs to do is just shut up. Simple as. Don't react. Don't respond. Don't even look at any IGN article that comes out. Don't look at any negative Xbox article that is posted on PC Gamer, Metro. Just don't even retweet it. Ignore it completely. Because once that engagement goes down, they're going to see that they're not making that money through engagement, and then they're going to go away. But it is nice to see, you know, people finally agreeing, you know, they're happy that, you know, Xbox has finally responded. There is me with my sublime. And I cancelled my Game Pass subscription after this. After what? And you know, me right now, get there. So it's nice, you know, and it's also given the community that much needed buzz, right? They wanted Microsoft to respond, and Microsoft has responded to this. Of course, we also have this along the way. This actually made me laugh. Now, Opera GX actually responded to them. So let's see if we can find it. If we click on this, you can see here, did Sony fund this article? And, you know, it might have been a lighthearted joke, but the reality is, that's the sentiment that's going around the community right now. That is it. That is what it is, right? And then someone decided to try and attack Opera GX. And someone asked, is this your job? And they said, yes, this is my job. And then Micah the Chips said, your job is to console war like a virgin? Their response was, well, you're doing it for free. Absolutely wrecked. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. He got absolutely destroyed. Destroyed. He pretty much went into hiding like the owl he is. Oh man, that was brilliant. But then you've got like Brap here, who's pretty much a console warrior, right? He worships plastic. He loves his plastic. Need I say more? For the dull-witted adults crying over this article and lashing out like children, Xbox tax, note that IGN has done the exact... And remember what I said? They haven't done it for PlayStation. They did it for Apple, Netflix, Amazon, but not for PlayStation. The one for PlayStation is a footnote inside another article, not this one. And of course, Gaz then turned around and said, can you please provide evidence of IGN doing the exact same article for PlayStation? Surely you wouldn't just rely on conjecture to so boldly proclaim where no man has gone before what you have, right? This post was deleted by the post author. So Brett took the notorious L and then decided that he's going to fly off into the universe and, you know, never be seen again. But he took that L quite well and deleted his post because he knew it was true. And then we finally get this, which was released earlier today. With the recent price hike in PlayStation Plus subscription costs, here's a guide how to. It took them 3-4 days to get this article out, right? And I know Jez is just memeing here. Oh my God, PlayStation tax confirmed. Xbox literally paid off IGN. You know, it's a meme. Lol, they only did this because they were being called out. That's the point, right? That is the point. Now, no matter how good intentioned IGN have been regarding this, or if they were going to do it, the fact that they went with Xbox first proves that there was no intention to do this and that their intention was always to dog on Xbox. They only did this because they were being called out like mofos, right? And I reckon, I can't prove this and we'll never find out the truth. I reckon that Destin actually went in and said that this isn't acceptable. And then someone internally said, right, we'll do one for PlayStation. Right? Because Destin came out with a stream saying the Xbox tax was fake. He got slapped in the face during a live stream inside the IGN studios with the Game Awards when they were watching it. And they actually, he actually experienced the Xbox tax in its full glory as he was slapped in the face with it, right? By his co-workers. And he had nothing to say at that point. He just took it, and I don't think I genuinely think he was just shocked at what he heard from his co-workers. And so I think maybe this may have actually come from him. But the reality is, at the end of the day, change is afoot. Maybe it was the fact that Xbox reacted, that they finally decided that they need to do something because they don't want to upset Microsoft, a multi-trillion-pound company that could pretty much walk in tomorrow and say, right, IGN, how about I buy some of those shares? 51% of those shares, and then start erasing your board members and just shut the company down. I'm not saying they should do that. Obviously not. There are a lot of people that would be unemployed, and that is not a good thing. The industry has had enough of it already, with EA just now announcing another bunch of layoffs at Codemasters, right? Unbelievable. But they could, and I think they're finally starting to realize that with a reaction like that from Xbox, that it's no longer acceptable. They can't, maybe this is the turning point. Maybe this is the point where they start to pull back the reins. I don't know, but it's nice to, I'm really happy to see that Xbox is actually now just kind of calling out IGN, because I think it was a long time coming and it was needed, and it clearly proves that IGN doesn't care about anything other than bashing Xbox and getting that engagement. It's wild to me that a publication like this would go that far, but here we are, and hopefully this will be the cog in the wheel that will change things going forward. You let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have that discussion. I've got a Hellblade 2 video coming as well. I do need to get a Zenith Zone Zero video out for my other channel because I need to get that contractually done. But hopefully on the weekend we can get that monitor review done as well and pushed out. Let me know if you want it to be like a premiere so we can kind of watch it together as well. We can get that done. Anyway, that's the video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. You can support me further through my Patreon, YouTube membership, or simply hit that super thanks. But liking and subscribing is free and it's easy, and it goes a long way in supporting the channel. Right, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Remain legend.